Hi everyone, we're baling the last field of straw now. We've got a lot of bales to pick up. We have, we got 90 bales of hay outfield, round bales, and we have got 3 fields of straw of our own. And we've also got a field of straw that we bought off a neighbour as well, that we baled ourselves. So going to be busy in the next few days carrying straw bales. It's Friday today, Friday the 2nd of August, and we've got rather a lot done this week, and it's just worked out alright really that we were able to get it all done. Chap who does our combining, he's managed to get his done as well, so we've all done alright. So so we made our hay, done all the winter barley, and the grain all came off dry as well, which is brilliant. We don't want to have to be drying anything, so no, it's worked out well. Yeah, so we did 110 bales of haylage on, what day was that? Wednesday? Yeah, Wednesday. And then we baled straw and round bale hay on Thursday. That was 271 bales, and I caught the combine up yesterday and did a further 56 bales, and like I say, that caught the combine up, and then we combined this field that we're in now, and then finished the other field that we didn't finish before, which was in the first part of the combining video. And so I've finished baling that today and baling this, so we'll see how many bales in total we've done in the end. We've done 76 so far in this field. This one's 12 acres. We bought the straw by the ton, so we're going to go over tomorrow, as long as it's fairly dry in the morning, and they are talking about some rain coming through tonight, so that's why I'm sort of keen to get this baled today. And so we'll go over in the morning, and we've got a set of scales, like I think they call them crane scales, so you can weigh the bales. So you just sort of put a strap around the bale and then just hang it off the loader. So we'll have a go at that tomorrow, and I'll try and get some footage of that as well. So as I say, we bought the straw by the ton, and we just thought it's a good way of doing it really, like the scales like that, because we won't weigh on every bale obviously. We'll like just sort of choose a selection of bales and from all over the field, and weigh them, and then average the weight, and should be pretty fair. We weighed some bales with it last year, and I bought it last year because we baled a field of straw from a different neighbour. There's only a few bales, and we weighed them with that, and it's really good. And we tested it out. I think it'll lift 1,500, it'll weigh 1,500 kilos. So we tested it out last year by lifting up a bag of 600 kilo bag of fertiliser, and it was spot on. And it didn't cost very much money to buy it, and you sort of buy these things cheap, all sort of made in China, and you think, oh, it's probably no good, but it's amazing really how accurate it is. So
Yeah, so the baler's done a lot of work the last few days.
and we're going to spend the weekend now bringing all these bales in, because there's, like as I say, it's going to rain tonight I think, but it's not looking too bad, and it might make the straw quite wet if it was still in the rows, but I think it's not going to hurt the round bales. So that's partly why we like the round bales, because you know, once it's baled it's pretty safe then. Obviously doesn't want to be out like in loads and loads of rain, but we, like I say, we just like them because they're fairly rain safe, not like square bales or anything. I didn't get any footage of the hay baling or anything like that, and we didn't make any small bales, so we'll try and do some later on, but I'm not too worried if we don't make any small bale hay. We will bale some of the spring barley in small bales, because it's handy for like when we're lambing and stuff to have small bales. Probably only do 500 I expect. Baler's making way better bales since I changed those blocks in the latches on the tailgate. This variety that we've grown is a 2-row feed variety called Caravel, and we sort of only grew one variety, and it's done exceptionally well, and well pleased with it. I think we'll probably grow it again next year. We don't save our own seed, we'll buy in C2 seed and do it like that. It's just less hassle for us really. We haven't got to save the seed back anywhere, and yeah, just much less hassle. And for the acreage we're growing, it's not really a big enough saving to worry about. Obviously if you were growing a lot more acres then it's a bit of a different story, but as I say, for us it's not a big enough saving because there's not enough acres to worry about. Yeah, so just got to go across the tram line slowly so don't wreck the baler. Pickup rail's the main thing. Right, I'll get a little bit more footage as we go along, and we'll see how many bales we got at the end. Could do with one of those rollers to go on the front of the tractor just to press the crop down a little bit. As you can see, it's just balling up under the tractor a little bit, and it drags a little bit and makes the swath a little bit lumpy. Don't have any trouble with it with grass, just on the straw. And this is only sort of following a 15-foot cut, so if we were following a bigger combine we probably definitely need to rig something up. But I haven't got front linkage on the tractor, so whether we could make something to go on the loader, possibly. Don't know, it might be something to look into, a little project. But it's beautiful straw. Wind was blowing quite badly yesterday when we were combining, and it has blown the straw a little bit, but certainly not worth worrying about from a point of view of whether we should rake it up or not. But if you went over the whole field it wouldn't make another bale, so just reversing a little bit here because we're on a slope, so don't want the bales running back towards the baler when I let them out. done. It's all baled up and looking alright. This 12-acre field, there's 110 bales on this field, so yeah, that's nice crop and well pleased with that. So, as I say, not sure however they are, but we will weigh some, and I'll finish this video off, I think, with some bales weighed. But no, they're good. They're decent bales. So I'm not sure what the wind noise is like either, but as you can see, they're good, solid bales. So yeah. So anyway, well pleased with that. We've baled in the last 3 days. We've baled 315 brown bales of straw. We baled 90 bales of hay, and we have baled 110 bales of haylage. So yeah, so since Tuesday we've baled 515 bales, and I'm just going to clean the insides of the baler out a little bit, and there's just chaff and stuff in here, but it's all clean. After I've baled with it, someone advised me that just sort of go round the inside of the chamber with your hand and just sort of feel for like any sort of like warm places, like sort of that, really, just to see just see if you feel any bearings that are warm. So I always tend to do that, and everything's really cool in here. So when we bought the baler, it hadn't done much work for a few years, and it's really rusty inside, but it is shining. It's starting to shine a little bit in places, but that's like 5 seasons of baling with it now. So yeah, a few days later now. I was intending to weigh some bales when we straight after the baling, but I didn't get a chance at the time, and we weighed the ones we were buying. So we did that and agreed on that, and they were sort of baled when it was a really hot afternoon, and they worked out about 5.8 bales to ton, which not the heaviest, but we didn't think it was too bad, and yeah, that was okay. And we're just going to weigh a bale of hay a minute and a bale of straw, just to show you the scales work. Yeah, so here's the scales. We'll get them hooked up and see what these bales weigh. Yeah, so we just got a bale of hay on here, and yeah, it was nice dry sort of meadow hay. There, that is weighing. I don't know if you can see that. You can see that, but it's rounding it up to 236 kilos. So yeah, I don't think that's too bad. It not the heaviest, but all right, really. And yeah, quite pleased with that. Yes, these bales are the same weight as roughly the same weight as the ones we were buying, and this is one of our own from the last field we baled, and it's 174 kilos. So again, that works out about 5.8 to the ton, I think. Yeah, so the baler, since having those blocks in, probably got 20 odd kilos more straw in the bales than last year, and we were running the baler similar sort of tension last year. It's only running about 50%. Sort of could get a lot more in them. I'm just sort of the opinion though that there's not really it's stupid just forcing it in there. You know, we would get more in the sheds, but I just don't think there's any point in forcing it in there, because it's just putting extra strain on the baler, and just for the sake of a few more bales. So and the straw was baled in the afternoon, and it was bone dry. There's no grass in it, so it's just straw. So like I say, I think that's an acceptable weight. Like I say, it could be heavier, but I think it's acceptable, and fairly pleased with that. We did weigh some that we baled in a different field, and they were over 200 kilo bales, but yeah, so I don't know what the difference was. It was baled a bit earlier in the day, but it's probably the only difference, and it was all combined on at the same time. It was the same variety of grain, and the field was clean. It had the same treatment, so and it was clean with no disease on it or anything like that. So conditions, the only thing different, as I say, was it was baled earlier in the day. But I think just small things like that make a difference, because you know, just if the straw's a bit more dead, it will bale a tighter bale. And always sort of find that baling in the afternoon when it's really hot, it does make lighter bales. But anyway, just wanted to show you that, and show you our scales and how we weigh the bales to get an average weight. And yeah, it's a good system and a good fair way of buying the straw, we think. So right, thanks for watching, and I'll be back with another video soon.